So the first thing I wish I knew was that being hydrated is so important. So when you're hydrated, you're not going to have headaches throughout the day. You're going to feel so much better throughout the day, and you're going to have better pumps in the gym. So what I do first thing in the morning is that I have my water bottle right here, right next to my bed, and I just take some big gulps. So next is that diet is absolutely crucial. So I always start my day with healthier foods like eggs, toast, fruit, all these things. It's just because they're gonna make me feel as good as I possibly can. You really want to get protein in to start your day. Some people eat the absolute worst possible thing you can eat for breakfast, and that is cereal. I'm not saying that cereal's bad, but just like 3 grams of protein, it's pretty much just all carbs and a tiny bit of fat. And what carbs do is that, sure, it's gonna give you energy and stuff, but it's gonna raise your insulin super high, so you're gonna feel good for a couple hours. But then maybe like when lunchtime comes, you're just gonna crash so hard and your energy levels are just gonna go down. And to maintain those energy levels, you wanna be eating things like eggs and just healthy things that have protein and lots of vitamins in them. All right, I got the breakfast here. Next point is from Big Bro Rich Piana, and that is that you gotta get your meals down quick in a bulking context. This is because like the faster you can get your meals down, the faster the digestion process actually starts. So I'm about to go to school. I sometimes drive, which you saw like a couple videos ago, but today I'm gonna be walking, and it's like a 10-15 minute walk. I just wanted to mention how like all this stuff in this video, it's pretty much just making you feel like as good as possible throughout the day. And cardio, I feel like 99, I don't know about 99, but a lot of you guys are not doing your cardio. I know that for a fact because that was me for a while, and then I started doing cardio and I'm like, wow, dude, I'm actually feeling a lot better like throughout the day. And I, like many of you, have probably absolutely dreaded cardio, but just it doesn't have to be like that like all the time, because you can like swim, you can run, you can walk, you can listen to music, you can watch your show on the treadmill or whatever, and yeah, you can make it like overall enjoyable and not an experience that you have to like dread every day. I'm just taking her out before it and got like half a bagel, ate an apple a second ago, and we're gonna go hit some push. So I'll see you guys there. Finished up the chest day with, who's behind the camera?
Elliot.
You got bro? Got a little question for you. This whole video is about like beginner lifters and stuff. And what is one piece of advice for beginner lifters?
One piece of advice would be to take it slow, take your time, and just learn as much as you can as you're beginning. That's the best way to grow, and that's the best way to grow for the long term.
I won't hear from you. cottage cheese. You don't want cottage cheese.
Nah, I don't like it. Oh yeah, here we go.
There we go. You want strawberry?
Yeah, all the strawberries we can get. I don't think so.
We'll get out of here. Go ahead. Thank you for using your card.
Alright, just got home from grocery shopping, bringing my bag down to the basement, but thanks Mom for these groceries. And yeah, adding on to what Elliot was saying, you really just want to take it slow and like just gather as much information as you possibly can, because if you think about it, you're not trying to reach a certain point by a certain time frame. You really have your whole life to keep improving in the gym and keep getting bigger, stronger, better. And yeah, that'll lead me to the next thing, and I'll see you there. My post-workout snack, I'm just having 2 clementines. They're kind of like rice cakes. They're like an easy way to, get some quick carbs, and they taste really good too. All right, the next thing is that still people I see doing this all the time, and that is kind of added on to the last thing I did was you want post-workout carbs. So you want some quick digesting carbs after your workout, not protein. You don't want to slam a protein shake. Maybe for convenience that will work, but yeah, there's no really added like insane benefit to like slamming a protein shake right after your workout. And when you eat those carbs right after your workout, that's actually going to help with recovery and really just like replenishing those muscle fibers that you broke down. All right, so for the post-workout meal / dinner, we got a 42 gram of protein, core power, and then this absolutely massive bowl of beef rice, salsa, guac, salt, corn, and then a couple chips on top. Homemade chipotle right here. And yeah, what are you thinking right now, boss? Food? Yep, food. Any food that you eat is gonna outweigh any drugs or any like PEDs that you're gonna take. So eat more freaking food if you're starting lifting. That's gonna absolutely explode your progress. I have one more thing, and that's to really take advantage of rest days. And I know you're like, oh man, like I want to put in all this effort, I want to get bigger, but rest days are actually way more beneficial than you're going to think, because if you trained 110% every single day, then your body would eventually get fried and you'll have to take a deload. Because like you want to be in the gym as much as you can because you want as much gains as you can get, it just doesn't really work like that. Kind of going into like a way bigger point. It's honestly the more you put in, the more you get out. And the more you put in doesn't always mean going to failure, going really, really hard on all your sets. That means proper nutrition, proper sleep, proper hydration, all this stuff. It's just the more things that you can put in, like macros, like the more things you can put in, the more you get out. Like genetics, sure, they're a thing. Somebody who is going to enjoy the journey more than somebody who isn't, somebody who's trying to get an end goal, and the one that puts in the more effort at the end of the day for a long period of time is going to receive more gains regardless of genetics. And some of you guys type in the comments, oh, but he has like 1 in a million genetics, he's a fitness influencer. Like those 1 in a million genetics, sure, he might look better than you, somebody online, but 1, pictures, they can edit their pictures, and 2, it's not always about being bigger. It can be, this sounds cliche and whatever, but it's about being mentally stronger and really like falling in love with lifting and bettering yourself. All right, so the next thing, probably like one of the most important things in the gym, might sound pretty obvious, but actually making progress and progressive overload. If you're not cutting down, you should probably be making some sort of progress in like 3 to 4 weeks. And if you're not, then something's definitely off, like your sleep, diet, training, but usually it's your sleep. But yeah, usually when people think of working out, they're like, yes, like it's gonna get easier. I know it's gonna get easier, but reality hits you and you realize that it doesn't get much easier, and you just gotta continue to like push harder and harder, and making progress gets harder and harder. And I've only been lifting for almost 3 years now. It's already starting to get a little hard to make progress. All right, so this video is already kind of long, and I could literally just talk about this for 2 hours, just like eye to eye, what I wish I knew when I started lifting. I'll add one more thing for this video, and that's to really keep your ego like at the door. You always want to have form over weight. You don't want to, it's really easy to slap on a ton of weight. Trust me. I know, I've tried, I've done it. It's really easy to go, yes man, full stack, let's go, full stack. In terms of muscle growth, not very beneficial. I swear, if you do like a ton of weight, if you went on the leg press, you stacked up 15 plates each side, nobody's going to care at all if you have terrible form. If you're not going all the way down, all the way up, nobody's going to care. None of your friends are going to care. Nobody's going to care. Alright, so this one's kind of controversial, but it's mindlessly going to failure. That if you're a beginner lifter, you should be going hard and just dialing your form in. Muscular failure is kind of different than just mindlessly just banging out a ton of reps and just until you fail. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video, guys. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one.